In the 21st century, going green has become a popular trend both here and abroad, as companies and individuals were more aware of how precious our vital natural resources are and how threatened they are by a variety of causes, both natural and man-made. Despite all the good intentions at the root of this green movement, however, we all know that for many businesses, it's become a marketing tool to help them sway customer sympathies and sell more products. It raises the question, what does being green really mean? Here at FiberMark's Office Products Division in Brattleboro, we're doing a lot more than just talking. Thanks to the passion, commitment, and perseverance of the FiberMark Office Products team, we're making a real difference when it comes to preserving the environment. In fact, every day across every facet of our operations, we're striving to find new ways to conserve, preserve, and protect our natural resources. From our efforts to incorporate more recycled fibers into our raw materials and finished products, to the underground thermal hot springs that we tap to help heat our facility, to the vegetable oil we collect from across New England and then recycle to run our machinery, down to the smallest details and critical choices we make regarding how to run and service our equipment. The question we continually ask ourselves is, how can we do this more economically and with the utmost quality, but without compromising our ironclad commitment to improving the environment?
FiberMark is already using secondary fiber. We tried to purchase recycled material. We're burning waste vegetable oil, which is a huge, huge thing in Vermont.
The vegetable oil is used in restaurants. It's a waste byproduct, and we pick that up and bring it back to our mill, and then we unload it into a storage tank where it's dewatered, and then pumped into another holding tank, and then it's filtered one more time.
And then the vegetable oil that's left over, which is probably 90–95% of our incoming truck, is burnable in our boilers. And with that, being a waste vegetable oil, it's cheaper, and it's also, as far as releasing carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide into the atmosphere, it's much better for the atmosphere.
The waste vegetable oil is very, very, very visible here. It's a real top-down commitment. I'm proud to say that FiberMark as a whole is very, very committed in spending capital dollars here, particularly at Brattleboro, in order for us to reduce the amount of virgin pulp that we use and introduce a more environmentally friendly secondary type post-consumer fiber.
The capital equipment that we're going to purchase will allow us to buy more secondary recycled fiber. In addition to the cost savings, by purchasing this piece of equipment, it allows FiberMark to be more ecologically friendly.
FiberMark will take a byproduct like toilet paper that can't be sold, or paper napkins, or newsprint, even paper money.
Flyers, magazines, that's all stuff that would end up in the trash. Well, we reuse it to make our specialty paper.
Last year we went through the whole mill and put in fluorescent lighting, which has sensors on it that'll turn it on and off. If there's nobody there, it'll go out within 7 minutes, and it'll come back on as soon as somebody goes under it. It's a real good deal. It's I think it's a savings of 30%, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, in the summertime, the river always rises in the temperature, which you know happens, and we get up to 60, 70 degree water coming in from the river. And so we'll use straight river water all summer. But in the wintertime, we have what is called a deep well, and I believe we've tapped into a big underground reservoir. So what we do, we turn on the deep well, where the river may be at 34, 36 degrees, we'll bring in from the deep well is 50 degrees. And that 15 or 20 degree difference, sometimes 30 degree difference, can mean a lot of money savings by not having to heat that water from as cold as it is in the river.
I was always taught never to take more than what you needed and always to put back. And that way you always have it.
Maybe leave it for the next generation. Maybe they'd like to leave the same thing for theirs. 50, 100 years from now, we could still be doing the same things we're doing now, fishing, hunting, enjoying the hiking trails.
Anything that we can do to save the environment, the better.
It's pretty important to keep the ecology correct and try not to destroy too much and just enjoy the beauty of Vermont.
We have one opportunity on this earth to make it right with the environment. We can do a good job of that, but we've got to leave something to pass on to the generations to come. And that's our responsibility. If we can change our manufacturing process to help the environment, that's what we do here at FiberMark.
You've just heard from 5 employees in Brattleboro. In the coming weeks and months, FiberMark will be embarking on a brand new marketing and promotional campaign featuring these very employees, designating them as our FiberMark Heroes.
Our journey from good to great is about people, how we work and communicate together. I'm proud to say that I believe FiberMark employees are the fabric that connects and binds the company across every division, and that is what will make FiberMark great. These 5 heroes stories are going to shine a light on our environmental efforts at the Brattleboro plant. You'll be seeing and hearing them in print materials, on internet microsites and blogs, in videos like this one, and as conservation leaders in their communities. Through their actions and the power of their storytelling, they'll help to bring the FiberMark green message to an ever-widening audience. Please join me in saluting these FiberMark heroes, and let's each and every one of us throughout FiberMark use this new program as a stepping stone to restate our commitment to the environment, as well as an opportunity to tell the FiberMark story to the world. Let's pledge to communicate our passion, our quality, and our commitment, and make it a mantra for our efforts from this point forward. With your help, we can make it happen. Thanks to all the FiberMark heroes, each and every one of you, for your efforts and your dedication.